Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I am so excited to do. I'm going to be sharing how I got this purple eye makeup look right here. So this look was inspired from Jennifer Lopez and the makeup that she wore to the most recent Met Gala. When I saw her makeup look and her entire look was one of my favorites from the night, but I knew I instantly wanted to create something similar to it. I played around, I came up with this eye look and I shared it on my Instagram, and I got flooded with requests to make a tutorial style video for this. So that is what I'm doing today. This look is inspired from Jennifer Lopez at the Met Gala. I think one of my favorite parts of this look is that I'm only using 3 eyeshadows, and they are all from Colourpop. They are Colourpop single shadows, so they are very affordable. This whole eye makeup look and even the lips are very affordable options. So I'm really excited to do this one. So if you want to see how I got to this purple makeup look inspired by JLo, why don't we go ahead and get started. Alright, so jumping into the eye look, like I said, I do have just some Colourpop singles that we're going to be working with today for the eyeshadows. I have 3 different shadows here, and that's all that we're using for the shadows on the eyes. So I was really excited to get inspired to create this kind of purple look, and then to be able to do something that I thought was really pretty with really affordable eyeshadows. So jumping into it first, this is the first shade that I'm going in with from Colourpop. This is called Silver Lining, and I'm going to take a larger blending brush. This one is from Bdellium Tools. It's the 785 tapered blending, and I'm going to start to work that into my crease. I'm using a bit of a fluffier brush for this one here because I want it to be a little bit more diffused in the crease at first. We're also going to use the same shade to deepen up the look, but we're going to use a different brush with that so it's not as diffused. So again, that's kind of how you can manipulate shadows to use one shadow, but it can look a little bit different, if that makes sense. So I'm first taking that Bdellium Tools brush, and I'm going to sweep it along the crease here and the windshield wiper motions. I am going to hold the brush pretty far down here and just use a really loose hand, light hand, loose hand, and start to build that color into the crease. And I'm just going to add a little bit as I keep going until I get it to the color that I want here. So I'm just going to take my time and go back and forth and build up this first shade. Next, I'm going to come into the shade Howlin, which is a really pretty light kind of lilac-y color. I'm again going to use a pretty big blending brush for this one. This is actually from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collection. This is the JH32. I will have everything, of course, linked down below. So I'm just going to add a little bit to the brush. I'm going to tap it off pretty good. And then I'm going to start kind of right in that middle of my eye here. And I'm just going to use this shade to, again, just kind of blend out that purple. But then I'm also going to take it just a little bit lower. This just kind of helps for when I want to make sure the shade is still blended and maybe I want a little bit more oomph of color, but I don't want that full color payoff from the first shade that we're using. Something a little bit lighter, and again using a larger brush, I find can kind of help blend it and still add a little something, but without being too overpowering. So again, I'm just going to work this back and forth in the crease and just slightly lower, using windshield wiper motions, and then also just doing these small circles here across the lid. So you can see that color, it just added a little extra dimension to the eye look that I think is really pretty. I do also want to say I do have a discount code with Colourpop. It's not an affiliate code, so I don't get anything if you use the code, but you get $5 off in order of 20 or more. There is some exclusions that apply with that. I know Colourpop has told me, like new releases, you can't use the discount codes. Also palettes, like I think all palettes, you can't use discount codes. But if there is any single shadows that you'd be interested in or other products, you should be able to use that again on orders of $20 or more. So again, that's just 5 Samantha, and I of course will have that in the description box as well, and all the links to these products that I am using. Next up, I'm coming back into that first shade, so Silver Lining, and this is where I'm going to take a smaller blending brush. So you can see from the Bdellium Tools to this one here, which is a Real Techniques, the Bdellium Tools is a lot larger, and it just kind of, like I said, helps diffuse that shadow. This one here from Real Techniques, this is the Essential Crease Brush. I know I got this in like a set, but I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that Silver Lining shade, and I'm going to start to pack it onto the outer part of the lid. Again, I'm going to tap off my excess but I'm going to start to pack it on out here, and then I'm just going to really take my time and build up the shade. I'm just going to keep going back into that single shadow, tapping off, and then building up the color out here to add a little bit more impact to the outer part of the eye. I noticed when kind of seeing the videos, I watched both her, I didn't realize Jennifer Lopez has a YouTube channel, and so does Alex Rodriguez. I watched both of their like Met Gala videos just so I could try to get more glimpses of her eye makeup, because I didn't feel like we had a lot of great photos to go on. But I noticed that it just really looked like that purple was very defined in the outer part of the eye, and then also the crease. So I'm just going to try to do something somewhat similar to that. So again, just keep building up this color on the outer part of the lid. And once I start to build it up, I'll just kind of slightly bring it into the crease here. Again, I like using this smaller brush so you can see it fits really close up there. So even though I still want it to be a blending brush, because I do still want to be blending this shadow into the work we've already done, it's nice and small, so it's still going to keep it precise in where I want the shade to go, but then also blend it at the same time. So I'm just going to take my time, build this shadow up to where I want it with this smaller blending brush. So again, difference between the eye, adding in shadow on the outer part here, and then we need to build up this other eye. So once that is finished, I'm coming back into the Howling shade. I'm just going to use a flat shader. This one here is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is their 201 brush. So I'm just going to add a little bit onto the brush here, and then tap this on the inner part of my eye, like inner to middle part of my eye. And then what I'm going to do is actually put a shimmer shade down over this. So it doesn't have to be too precise for this one. I was just kind of laying down where I want that shimmer to go, but I thought it would be nice to have another purple base to it, because you can see with the shadows that we've been working on, there is a bit of blank space left. So I just kind of wanted to cover that with this shadow here, and then we will apply a shimmer. You could also do more of like a cut crease with this and use a concealer, but I just thought it would be fun to use another purple shadow. So once we have that done, I'm going to go ahead and apply the shimmer on top of that shade. So this one here is in Prowlin. I'm using a small shadow brush. This is from Stilazzi. This is the L221. So I'm going to pick a little bit up on my brush here, and then I'm just going to spray it a bit with the MAC Fix Plus. I like to do this with pretty much all of my shimmer shades. It kind of helps bring out the intensity a bit, and also does help with fallout. And especially since I do have my base makeup down first, it just can be kind of nice to help it adhere to the eyelid here. So I'm just going to go ahead and run that where we placed down that lighter shade, and I'm just going to keep building it up and packing it on with this small shadow brush. I think this shimmer shade is so beautiful, and I noticed her, like the lighter toned on her eyes was like pretty darn like shiny, and I thought this shadow, it actually ended up being a bit shinier than I thought it was going to be, so I thought it worked out pretty well. Again, this isn't like an exact duplication of her look by any means, but it's just my inspiration that I took from it, and I really liked it. And when I shared about it on Instagram, I got flooded with requests to do this, so thought it would be fun. Once I have that placed down, I'm just going to grab that Real Techniques brush, no extra product. I'm just going to make sure that those shadows are blended there. So once these shadows are done, I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. I'm using this one here from Covergirl. This is their Ink It eyeliner in black ink. I'm just going to add this to my waterline, and I'm also going to tightline because I am going to be doing false lashes. For the lower lash line, I'm first coming into silver lining. I'm going to be using a pencil brush. This one is from Sigma. It is the E30. So I'm just going to smudge this along the lower lash line first. And then I'm going to keep that same Sigma brush and come into Howling, which was that lighter shade. And I'm just going to do the same thing, except I'm going to apply this one almost just like a little bit lower, and just kind of smudge out these shadows here. Again, kind of what we did on top, how we first came in with silver lining, and then we came in with this one and kind of diffused and blended it a little bit more. Same concept on the lower lash line here, and I do really enjoy a smoky lower lash line. For the inner corner, I'm first going to pop on the Howling shade. Again, I'm just using that same Sigma brush. And I'm just going to place that right there in the inner corner of my eye, and then just the same as we did on the eyelid, then I'm going to apply the shimmer right over that. But I like, once again, having this little base down here for the inner corner. So going back in to Prowling, I'm going to use a smaller brush here. This is from the Moda Metallics line. It's actually a lip brush, but I do really like it for inner corner. So once again, I'm going to apply some shadow to the brush, and then I'm just going to spray it with my Fix Plus, and then I'm going to apply that right to the inner corner. And I'm putting it in the inner corner, but also kind of connecting it right here on the lower lash line. And then it'll fade into what we've already applied to the eyelid also. And then one more thing for the lower lash line, I noticed that she had some glitter on her as well. So I grabbed this one out from Urban Decay. This is one of their heavy metal glitter liners. This is in the shade Punk Rock. And I'm just going to apply a little bit onto the lower lash line. This honestly isn't like a make or break by any means, but I did it the first time, and I feel like you have to kind of look a little bit closely to notice that there's glitter on the eyelid, but I just thought it was fun. And I have a purple glitter and thought, why not put it to use here? For adding my lashes, I do like to do mascara. So this is the one from Colourpop. This is their BFF Volumizing Mascara. I'm just going to add these to the top lashes right now to prep for those falsies. So Jennifer was wearing false lashes. That's totally optional, of course, but here's what the look would look like if you're just wearing mascara, but I do want to add lashes to it. I noticed that her lashes appeared a little bit more on the spiky side. I don't really have a ton of spiky lashes in my collection just because it's not necessarily a preference of mine, but my favorite lashes that I keep going back to at the moment are these here from Stilazzi. These are the Fierce lashes. These are pretty affordable as well. They're only $10. I do have an affiliate discount code with Stilazzi, and that would get you 25% off your order. So again, it would make these lashes even cheaper. So we have used majority of affordable options here. I think just so far that Urban Decay glitter was the only product that I used that wasn't drugstore or affordable. But I'm going to go ahead and pop these on. I'm going to use my House of Lashes Lash Adhesive. I have the one in black. I prefer the one in clear. I'm just gonna say it. I do prefer the one in clear, but it has been sold out and so hard to find as of lately. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush a little bit on to the lash band here. Wait, you only need to wait a little bit for the House of Lashes. It gets tacky pretty fast. And then I'm going to pop these on. To help apply my lashes, I use the Tarte Little Lash Helper. I believe that's what it's called. I just think it's really nice to help pop on the lashes. So I hold them flat first. And I like to come in from the top and set the lashes down and then kind of adjust from there. But wait just a few more seconds to let it get tacky. I'm just going to come back and add some mascara to the lower lashes, and then the eye look will be done. Alright, to finish off with a lip color, she had a pretty nude lip on. So I went through my Colourpop lips and tried to find a pretty nude one. This one here is an Appy. I'm first going to align my lips though. This is with a Covergirl lip pencil. This is in the shade Caramel Nude. Then filling in my lips with the Colourpop Luxe lipstick in the shade Appy. So this is the finished makeup look right here. I really hope you enjoyed seeing this purple smoky eye inspired from Jennifer Lopez herself on the Met Gala. Again, I don't think it's an exact recreation of her look. I can tell little differences as I've been looking a little bit closer at photos and watching those YouTube videos, but this was the look that I created inspired off that look, and I thought it would be a fun one to share. Thank you to everyone who has sent in requests for me to do this. This was a lot of fun to do. I don't do a lot of tutorials, but this one was just a fun one to show how I was inspired by her makeup look. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. What were some of your favorite looks from the Met Gala? Please do share. But other than that, if you guys did enjoy this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in Sunday's video. Bye.